My name is George Poitras. I'm a member of the Mikisew Cree First Nation, a former chief of the Mikisew Cree First Nation. I'm here in Ottawa to hopefully bring attention to parliamentarians and people generally in Ottawa, because we do have a public event this evening as well, to showcase many of the issues and concerns coming out of the community of Fort Chipewyan. Fort Chipewyan is located in the Peace Athabasca Delta, downstream from all the tar sands activity. And many of you know that Fort Chipewyan has been on the international map because of many of the different aspects of work that I personally taken on myself in the last 2.5 years to showcase many of the issues coming out of Fort Chipewyan, namely water quality, water quantity, health issues, and more recently a confirmation by the Alberta Cancer Board that there are elevated levels of cancer in Fort Chipewyan. We're living in a phenomenon, a global phenomenon called the Athabasca tar sands, which is a subject matter of foreign policy for many countries around the world. So our issues are not Mikisew-centric, they're not Alberta-centric. This is a global issue. This is a global phenomenon that we're talking about. And so we've managed by virtue of our own efforts and our own energies to bring attention to Fort Chipewyan very successfully, which has had the effect of forcing the government to do a more thorough job and take the responsibility that they should as a responsible government to come to Fort Chipewyan to engage in genuine discussions. Only today, not in the past 2.5 years. What's absent is the federal government, and there are many federal responsibilities in terms not only of the tar sands development, but in terms of protection of First Nations healthcare, including in Fort Chipewyan, because healthcare is a federal responsibility, and we're talking primarily about healthcare issues in Fort Chipewyan, cancer issues. And we hope, by virtue of us being here, and I commend the Standing Committee for coming to Fort Chipewyan in 3 days from today to come and listen to hear from many of the residents who are being affected by water issues, cancer issues, health issues.